Hi guys, my name is Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage Reader, and welcome to a new original tag that I co-created with my good old friend Anna from Unquenchable Reads. It's based upon one of my favorite cartoons right now on TV, which I heavily recommend. It's on Netflix, by the way, and it's called Bob's Burgers. So I am beyond obsessed with anything related to Bob's Burgers. I've watched all 6 seasons, and I also think that the character Tina Belcher is my spirit animal and that I'm secretly her in a cartoon universe. I mean, I even cosplay her. This tag was created with the help of the lovely Anna from Unquenchable Reads. Go subscribe to her. She is pretty cool and she's my friend, which makes her pretty cool. So these are just 5 questions. All these 5 questions relate to the 5 main characters in the show, which is the Belcher family who run the burger restaurant. So the first question on this tag is the main character called Bob Belcher. He's the dad, and since he is a character who suffers through a lot of misfortunes and bad luck, this question revolves around a book in which everything bad happens. I mean, in which anything that can go wrong goes wrong. And my pick for this is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. If you're in the booktube world, you probably haven't heard about this book because look at this, it's gorgeous. And it's about a space war and about these spaceships fighting and, you know, spacey wacy stuff. And it's told through a non-conventional narrative of hacked documents and emails. And the reason I chose this book is because so many bad things happen in this book. Like, first this planet gets invaded, and then like these spaceships are crashing and attacking each other, and then there's like this plague, and then there's this artificial intelligence. I mean, everything goes down to poop in here. It's just so many bad things happen. It's just so tragic. So the second question in this tag is Linda Belcher, who is the mother. And Linda is a really happy and positive character. She's always like, alright. So for Linda, you have to pick a book that represents and showcases a positive outlook on life. So for this question, I decided to choose The Beginning of Everything by Robin Schneider. This is like not the most positive book in the world. However, I think it ends up with a really positive note about living and about aspirations and goals. I think that the main character got his stuff together, and I just love how this book ends with this character looking forward to a lot of things and doing a lot of things with his life and just being happy overall despite the things that happened to him. So obviously my favorite question in this tag is after the eldest child of the Belcher family, and it's Tina Belcher, a book that has given you secondhand embarrassment. I answered with The Selection series by Clarek. The main character, who's America Singer, is part of the selection, and she just goes through a lot of things and she does a lot of decisions and she says a lot of things that I'm like, no. Every time I read these books, I was like reading them and then I have to stop for like 5 minutes after something happened and be like, no, why America, why? Seriously, what are you doing to yourself? Basically, if you have read the series, you know everything about the ups and downs created by the horrible life decisions of America Singer, and we love it. So the next question in this tag is named after Gene Belcher. So Gene Belcher is this kid who's always getting distracted by everything. He's like, he can't get his mind focused on something and usually screws up things for his family. So for this question, you have to pick a book that you were easily distracted from. And the book that I'm picking for this question is a book that actually took me a month to read because I kept distracting myself with stuff. Still took me a month to read it, and it's A Darker Shade of Magic by B. Schwab, and I'm not going to say much because I'm not going to say a lot because I know it's a pretty popular book within people of the booktubes, and a lot of people love it, but basically I didn't love it. I didn't like it at all. I couldn't get myself into the world. I couldn't get myself to like the characters. I don't know why, but I didn't, and every time something happened, I just had to put it down. But I finished it. Yay, go me. So the second to last question in this tag is Louise Belcher, who is the youngest Belcher child. And Louise is this really rad character who's always making crazy plans and going on crazy adventures. So the question in this tag that goes with Louise is to pick a book that features a lot of crazy adventures. So I'm picking another basic book series in the booktubes, and it's the Lunar Chronicles. This is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles Cinder. If you haven't heard about it, what is happening to you? Have you been living under a moon rock? Get it, moon rock? I'm not funny at all. So this is a sci-fi fairy tale retelling series. It features a lot of fairy tale retelling characters, and in this sci-fi futuristic Earth in which there's this war with the moon and there's just a lot of stuff happening. I have never read a book series that features so many crazy adventures as this series because all these characters, woo, these teenagers, their lives change so fast and they go from here to there and they all do all these crazy things and I'm like, damn! So the last question in this tag is the burger of the day. So tag somebody down below. I'm going to be tagging a lot of wonderful people down in the doobly-doo. I will be, and even if you're not tagged, you're tagged. If you like Bob's Burgers, you are tagged. You are now forced to do this video. You have no choice. Oh my, poor you. Go film that video, babe. Just believe in yourself and in your butt and everything will be alright. And my dad is judging me right now. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because if you're watching this and you don't subscribe, I will find you and I will kill you. Thank you for watching and happy reading. Bye!
All I do is haul, no matter what, I always have to buy books, and whenever I buy books, my bank statement goes up, and it stays there, and it stays there, and it stays there, up, down, oh gosh, that was a bad idea.